with Spider Loke, Most Easty, a.k.a. BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's
go! Listen.
Gratitude is the attitude. Show is a blessing. To be back in the black box. Black box.
Relax, roll up as we randomly react to content in these YouTube streets. Yeah. It's time for R&R.
Smack with that hustle. Big shout out to my SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
7 C's, 3 G's, navigated with ease. Come along, take a ride with me, please. Has he lost his mind, or does he assume black people have? He really has to think black people are stupid. Do y'all hear the latest? This dude is in danger of losing this school that he's taken almost 2 decades to not build, due to basically mismanagement of finances, it appears. That's the bottom line. He went to New Jersey, and while the general public that's tuned into his current situation was somewhat anticipating at his public speaking engagement, unannounced that we were anticipating, some type of explanation or update on his fiasco of why he can't access his funds, why he had to, according to him, for the first time ever, ask for personal funds. He chose to instead announce that he needs someone to locate a new building so he can spend another $500,000, another $250,000 on school number 2, because after school number 1, they're going to be popping up like wildfires, just here, there, left and right. And he says with so much confidence, it's like you almost have to make sure and question yourself, like, wait, he was just saying what he was saying last week, right? Bank accounts froze, money, gone. And he's just skipping over all that, talking about getting and spending some more of your money. Yeah. Either he done lost his mind, or he believes you done lost yours. But with no further ado, let's see what Ifan Tunde, the Prince of Panhandlingism, has been up to.
Bruh, every time you think Dr. Umar can't top the last headline, he pops back up like hold my incense. We were already talking about the 72K bill, his ego running wild, that shady old footage, and now his bank account's frozen. He's out here giving speeches about it, and somehow in the middle of all that, he's talking about buying another school for $500,000 cash.
I beg your pardon.
Meanwhile, at the first school, still looking like an abandoned set from Lean On Me. And the craziest part, folks in that crowd were nodding like it made perfect sense.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and
Well, not only has he lost his mind, not only has he assumed you have lost yours, you have lost yours. If you in there applauding this fraud, that's crazy. You applaud the fraud. Oh my God. Oh Lord.
day is ruined.
So here's where it gets spicy. Umar's in Newark on stage, giving the people an update. And instead of clearing things up, he low-key confirms what everybody's been whispering. Says both his personal and school accounts are frozen.
You're broke. You're poor.
Nah, oh, there's a glitch. Nah, the bank made a mistake. Nah, both accounts locked up. And remember, this is the same money he's been raising for over a decade to open that school. But here's the wild part, the timing. Right when he tells the crowd, I can't access a dime, the city had already hit him with a notice. Pay $72,000 in unpaid taxes, utilities, and fees, or they're taking their property. 20 days to cough it up or say goodbye. And bruh, people from the streets hear that and instantly recognize the play. That's the classic, yo, the system froze my money right when they were trying to take my stuff storyline. It sets him up to say, see, they didn't want a school for black boys. The white man blocked me. It's like he's already rehearsing the excuse before the repo truck even pulls up. And right on cue in Newark, he breaks out the big bad boogeyman. The FBI says they're the reason his accounts got frozen. Bruh even hit the crowd with the triple repeat. Peace to Pan-African, my brothers and sisters. Peace to Pan-African, my brothers and sisters. Peace to Pan-African, my brothers and sisters. I swear he does it like it's hypnosis. Say it 3 times and it's locked in your head. Then he tells his whole story about how he's been with that bank since he was 14. No problems ever, and boom, they froze everything for no reason.
Trayvon, just go to the office.
What'd I do?
Just go to the office.
What'd I do?
Says he only found out yesterday but was too busy to call them, so he'll check out Monday, and if they don't give him an answer, his lawyer's gonna go after them. Oh, and his logic, if they shut it down, just give him a check so he can open a new account, because he's got bills to pay. Sounds simple, except he's also hinting maybe it was the FBI. Maybe it was funky media. Maybe it was haters. Basically, anyone but himself. And the whole time I'm thinking, nah, bruh, this ain't adding up.
I could write a whole chapter on vandalism.
They haters.
Right?
That's right.
They just got my bank account froze. I gotta find out what's going on. When they froze the school's account, bank ain't telling me nothing. They said I found out yesterday, but I was too busy to call them yesterday, so I gotta call them Monday. Because if you close the account, give me the damn check so I can open up a new account because we got bills to pay. I don't know if it's the FBI. I don't know if it's Funky Medea. I don't know who did it. But anyway, stay focused. We must stay focused. Either way, they got to give us our money back. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they...
Oh, I hate to admit it. But what's the difference in what he doing and people in there talking about stay focused, bro? They can't stop you. And going to church and they telling you, soon, very soon, we are going to see the King. How soon? Soon and very soon. Because soon, they've been singing that a long time. Why wouldn't they just make a song that say, one day it's gonna happen, we are going to see the King. Don't know when he gonna come, but we're going to see the King. It may take a long time, but we're going to see the King. See the King, see the King, see the King. Just seems more honest to me. Oh, my mama.
The thing is, I've been with that same bank since I was 14 years old. It's the only bank. I've been with him since I got my working papers. And just like that, without a reason, they froze.
This how you know he on bullshit. Somebody, I guess I used my debit card or something at one of these ATMs where somebody done cloned it and had the thing on it. Because they got to my money before me when it dropped on my next installment. So when I called and reported the fraud on my mama, they cashed me out, told me they gonna open an investigation, and if they find out through the investigation that I was not frauded against, then I was gonna owe the money that I had claimed I was defrauded of. But they cashed me out right off top, and I hadn't been with them since I was 14. So he giving y'all cap on my mama.
So my lawyer said, if you don't get an answer Monday, we got to go after them because you should have got a check within 4 days of them shutting the account down.
He the most lawyer quoting, non-litigating motherfucker I've ever heard of or seen.
Still ain't got our money yet. And my money is in my account, school money in the school account. See that? So we find out Monday. Y'all can listen to YouTube if y'all want. Anyway, I didn't know more about me than me. Anyway.
Before we talk about the wildest part, let me remind you, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to like and subscribe. Now, here's where he really lost me. This man just told a whole room he's broke. Bank accounts frozen, can't touch a dime. And seconds later, he's talking about buying another school in Newark. Says he's got a $500K budget in cash.
Cap.
And remember, the first school, the one he's been building for 10 years, still not open. Still got the $72K debt hanging over it like a storm cloud. And he's up here pitching expansion. Bro, that's like telling your landlord you can't pay rent, then hitting Zillow for a vacation home in Miami. What kills me is the crowd wasn't even like, wait, what? Nah, they're just sitting there nodding like he dropping the blueprint of Wakanda.
They like sheep, blind sheep. Shame on them. Slow, slipping and sleep. It's deep.
So then he hits him with a little backstory. Says way back in 2015, 2016, 2017, he almost had a school in Newark. Was going to rent it from a Jewish landlord, but the guy looked him up and said, "No, we're not renting to you." And from there, Umar starts laying out this vision for his dream second school. Says he doesn't want no castle. That's a money drain. Doesn't want some massive East Side High looking building either. Nah, he wants something with 25 rooms or less. Even says, if you find me one with 12 classrooms, I'll take it. Oh, and he's not just looking for buildings. He's out here trying to recruit tile workers in the middle of this speech. Talking about how once the first school's floors get tiled, they'll apply for the certificate of occupancy and be done.
Cap.
Bruh even said, ladies, if you lay tile, we can have a nice little tile party.
Stop it. Get some help.
Like, what? This man's mixing Home Depot talk with Pan-African liberation in the same sentence.
Now, I want to close with this. When I was school hunting in 2017, 2016, 2015, I looked at a school in Newark, New Jersey. It was being rented by a European Jew. I was going to rent the school. Our school was almost in Newark. Y'all don't know this, but you know now. And then the European Jew, no disrespect to the Jewish people, that he looked me up and found out who I was and said, we cannot rent to you. I'm saying all that to say that when we open up the Marcus Garvey Elementary School of the FDMG Academy, as soon as it's ready, we're going to start looking for the next school location. Are y'all following me? So for those of y'all who do real estate in New Jersey, I don't care if it's Newark, Trenton, Camden, Jersey City, my realtors in particular, I need you to find me a nice little school. I don't need no castle. That's a money drain. We don't want no damn castle. I don't want East Side High Patterson. No! Get me a school that got about 25, no more than 25 rooms. 25 rooms. I don't need 50. 25 or less. If you find a school, Dr. Umar, they got 12 classrooms. Give me. Dr. Umar, we found a little school in Newark. It got 15 classrooms. Give me. But if we can find us a nice little school, they're not charging but a $500,000, $250,000, something around there, we can work with them. Y'all feel me? Because once we open up the first school, the rest of them are going to start popping like popcorn. Do y'all feel me? Yep. They say the first one is the hardest one. And the only thing we got left to do in the first one is what? Put the tile down. And by the way, if there's anybody here who does tile or sells the tile, listen to me, Newark. It's the only thing we got left to do in the school. Put the tile on the concrete. So if there's any brothers and sisters here who lay it or know where we can buy it for a reasonable price, let me know. You got my number. We ready to move now.
How is you just begging for money, can't access no funds, and you said you ready to move now on flooring 4 buildings? That is thousands of dollars. That's charged by the square footage, something like $3, $4. For you talking about tile, probably more than that per square foot. This dude is delusional, and you are if you in that audience supporting this.
If you call me today, Dr. Umar, I got a tile supplier and I lay tile, what you gonna charge me to cover up these 12 floors? Let's go. Once the tile done, we applying for certificate of occupancy. We done, y'all. Tile and done. So find me somebody who do tile. And ladies, if you lay tile, we can have a nice little tile party. At ease. So I want to close with a story.
The man's first school is literally at risk of getting snatched by the city any day now. He owes $72,000 in back taxes, utilities, and fees. That's public record. But instead of focusing on saving it, he's annoyed selling folks on his $500,000 in second school fantasy. Like, bruh, you're talking about paying $500,000 in cash for a new building, while you can't even scrape together 72 racks to keep the first one.
Y'all know what's going on, and so do I.
He down talks church in general, especially because of the prosperity aspect, but he is exactly the same. Worse, he's really worse. At least the church provides you with a building. You can come in, you can be entertained by the music, you can be entertained by the ambiance, you can network with the other members. There's a family sense. You pray together, you touch other humans, you get crackers and wine. This dude don't give you nothing but a scolding. He talk to y'all like you his children, you his misbehaved children. Y'all crazy.
That's not vision. That's financial gymnastics. You can't tell me I don't do loans, I don't do mortgages, and in the same breath admit your MEP's behind on basic bills. That's the kind of math that only works if your calculator runs on vibes. And then, here comes the pivot. For the first time ever, according to him, Umar's asking for personal money. He says his personal account's frozen, school account's frozen, and now he's got to cover bills for both. Drops the Apple Pay number, drops the PayPal links multiple times. Real specific. Says he's always running school bills through his personal account, which already sounds like a tax nightmare. And because that's locked, we're going to lapse on utilities, internet, a lot of bills at FDMG.
Dr. Umar needs money. Dr. Umar has never asked for $1 in his life until now. What is this situation? I keep hearing people talk about it. What happened?
Dr. Umar has access to no money right now because my personal account contains all of my money. I only send it to Apple Pay and PayPal as necessary. So the Prince of Pan-Africanism, for the first time in my life, is without any digital currency. So for my loyal supporters out there, if you can spare a few dollars so I can take care of Queen Mother Ifatunde and myself until my bank account is frozen or canceled so I can get my money back and open up a new account, please hit my Apple Pay or hit my PayPal. My personal PayPal account is Umar the Psychologist at yahoo.com. So that's paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, paypal.me/UMARTHEPSYCHOLOGIST, paypal.me/Umar the Psychologist, or hit my Apple Pay using my cell number 215-989-9858, 215-989-9858.
I know somebody done put a beat to that and make a song. Remember I used to do that when people get popular viral phrases and it'd be funny like I ain't got time for that and better hide your kids. I know somebody that took a beat to this dude and mixed up his sound like it's already on the beat. You know how he robs you, bro? It's like the pack of potato chips that's big, but it's half air. He repeats himself 3 times for a majority of the time. So if you sit there listening to him for 30 minutes and you think you got 30 minutes of good talking, speaking, lecturing, you actually only got 10 minutes because he said everything 3 times. This dude is a straight scam. He straight robs you. It's like selling you a tire and poking a hole in it. He's no good, y'all, whatsoever.
Never asked the people for $1. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I have never asked the people for $1 in my life. I've only asked you to donate to the FDMG Academy for Boys. I don't have any sons. I have 2 daughters. So the FDMG campaign is a selfless project, mission, and
if you believe for one moment that he has not spent any of that money on himself, you are the biggest fool on the planet face of the earth.
Service to provide our boys with the education that they deserve. But right now, I don't have any money because my account was frozen by my bank because someone has been trying to hack into my account, hack into FDMG Academy account. So the FDMG Academy account is frozen. My personal account is also frozen. That means we're going to lapse on our utility bills. We're going to lapse on our internet bill. We're going to lapse on a lot of our bills at FDMG. The bank is not giving me a timeline as to when this situation is going to be resolved.
Let me tell you something. That video right there should prove to people that Dr. Umar is exactly who he's always claimed to be.
Exactly who we've always claimed him to be. He's never claimed to be a person who would sell you a dream for decades and not deliver. But that is who he has proven to be.
Because Dr. Umar has never asked anybody for a personal dollar. People always think that when he's asking for donations, he's doing it for selfish reasons, but
Leave it to Envy, best friend, who got caught up in scamming people too. They just scamming and skimming off the top. It's a scheme. They're scum.
the school is in Delaware. Like, we can't sit here and act like that school is not in Delaware. We can't sit here and act like, he hasn't shown us all the renovations he's done on the school. I think,
So what's that have to do with his personal finances?
He said they froze his account.
Sitting up there with them itty bitty tiny shorts on. Man, get some shorts closer to your knees, man. Fuck out of here.
What's that got to do with the school?
He says that he's paying all those bills through his personal account.
Well, that's not how you run a school.
Oh, Chris, don't, you're asking too many, the Adderall's kicking in. You're asking the real questions.
So maybe that's,
I believe him.
So maybe that's the thing. Maybe Dr. Umar just hasn't been up on his business the way he should have been all of these years.
I think that could be
I just don't think Dr. Umar would get out there and personally ask for money if he was using that money for personal reasons. If he was using the money he was getting for schools for personal reasons, even if his account was frozen, he wouldn't get online and expose himself like this and ask for actual money and tell everybody, hey, my accounts are frozen.
I believe him, man. I believe him.
Of course, the loyal followers are eating it up. He's never asked us for $1 before. He must be really in trouble. But the real ones are like,
hold up, wait a minute.
Those $72,000 in taxes and utilities were due months ago. The freeze happened 2 weeks ago. So what's the excuse for not paying back then? This isn't about the freeze. This is about bad money management. But instead of owning that, he's playing it off like it's just an FBI plot to block the liberation of black boys. And see, this ain't even the first time the math been funky. Remember that date with the doctor fundraiser? Yeah. $100 a ticket. One lucky sister gets to pick any event in America. Umar picks her up, covers flights, hotel, dinner, all above board, no funny business. Sound like a wild flex, right? Then later he switches it up. Now it's not a date. It's a reality show. Says it's going to be a classy conversation platform where black women can expose their brand and influence the culture.
This is a question, brothers, you can weigh in. I'm only staying on till 3 o'clock. We got 10 minutes. It's 2:50. I got a question for the queens. Brothers, you can weigh in. I'm thinking about, I was asked to go forward with the date with the doctor fundraiser for FDMG. What do you all think about a date with the doctor fundraiser for FDMG? What do y'all think about a date with the doctor FDMG fundraiser? $100. The sisters will pay a $100 raffle. Sisters will pay $100, and if they win the raffle, they get to pick a social event anywhere in the country. It could be a concert, it could be a sporting event, it could be a festival. We're going to pick her up. I'm going to pick her up. We're going to pay for the hotel, pay for the flight. I'm going to pick her up, take her to the event. We're going to go to dinner, and we're going to drop her back off at the hotel or the Airbnb. I am forbidden to go inside, and she is forbidden to come with me. This is straight above the belt. It will be one-on-one, no escorts, but the sister will choose any event in America, one-day event in America. We will fly her out, put her in a hotel or Airbnb. Dr. Umar will pick her up. Dr. Umar will take her to the social event.
The way he do his hands is so feminine to me. Oh, my mama.
Dr. Umar will take her to dinner. Okay, maybe a nice walk out wherever we at as a brother and sister, and I take her back home. Is that acceptable to raise money for FDMG? First of all, will it raise a lot of money? Will it raise, y'all say not 100? We got to do $50. We got to HVAC. We got to pay for the $250,000.
What decreases in value by 50% in a matter of a suggestion from an outside person? Something that has absolutely no value. Pay attention, y'all. Don't slip, don't sleep. Oh, my mama.
$1,000 HVAC. So how y'all want to do this? Knock the raffles down to $50? Can't go but no 50. We got to pay for the airplane, hotel, dinner. We're going to take her to a nice place. She get to choose. She chooses where she eat. This ain't no McDonald's. This ain't no IHOP. You feel me? We talking about, I don't know, $300 plate dinner. Okay? What do the ladies think about the date with the doctor? We're going to do 4 of them. East Coast, West Coast, down south, Midwest.
So that's $1,200 on just the plates. Plus he say he gonna fly them out and put them up. Man, if somebody don't come and put a pin in his belly and let all the air out this big goofy muff.
East Coast, West Coast, down south, Midwest. East Coast, West Coast, down south. Just wanted to come on here right now to clarify the date with the doctor reality show. I want all my African queens to listen up. I want all my African kings to listen up.
You already being deceptive. I just happen to know what he's about to say. And he's not about to clarify anything. He's about to adjust, rework, reword, change, switch the whole thing. This is not a clarification. This is a reintroduction, a re-expressing. Knock it off.
I want to clarify the date with the doctor reality show that's going to be kicking off really, really soon. The date with the doctor reality show is really a conversation platform. It is a conversation platform.
He acted like that's what he said the first time, and he was so detailed in what he envisioned. Instead of coming on here and saying we're gonna switch gears and then giving his spiel, his ego won't allow him to do that. He's trying to talk to you in your eyes, look you in your face, and tell you, no, this is the same green pen I left with that you gave me. It's not blue, even though you're looking at it and seeing it's blue.
Where black women and I will exchange views and opinions on various issues affecting the world, the African race, and black women in particular. It will be a platform where black women can expose their brand, their business, and influence the culture of black women and influence the culture for black women. This is going to be an uplifting reality show. There will be no nonsense. It's going to be clean and it's going to be classy. I'm calling it a date with the doctor because that is going to be the ambiance. That's going to be the context. That's going to be the background. It's not a real date. Let me say this again. I am not looking for a wife. The ancestors will send them to me when the time is right. Let me say
that show never dropped. No episodes, no production updates, nothing. So where'd the raffle money go? Because one woman was supposed to win, the rest just donated. This is what folks mean when they say it's hard to keep defending him. Every time you try, another story pops up that just makes you look dumb for believing. So at this point, you either think Umar is the unluckiest man alive, or you're starting to see the pattern. The frozen accounts, the $72,000 debt, the 10-year unfinished school, the $500,000 Newark dream, the raffle date that turned into a ghost reality show. It's all too messy to ignore. And look, I'm not here to officially stamp him as a scammer, but I am here to say when the story changes this much, when the numbers don't line up, when the timing is always just a little too perfect, you'd be a fool not to ask questions. He can blame the FBI, the bank, the haters, the media, whoever. But until the bills are paid, the school is open, and the promises are kept, all I see is a man playing in people's faces and the people clapping along like it's Sunday service. Look, at the end of the day, this ain't just about Umar. This is a lesson on why you can't turn off your brain just because someone talks good and hits your emotions. We've all seen folks like this. Smooth talkers will have you defending them while they dodge questions and collect checks. Ask for receipts. Ask for timelines. If somebody can't answer that without blaming the system every single time, maybe they are the system, just in different clothes. So here's my question for you. If this was anybody else, not Dr. Umar, same exact story, would you still defend him? Or would you be ready to call it what it looks like? Drop your thoughts in the comments and be real about it. I'll see you on the next one. Panda out.
It's getting hard trying to live in this land, Lord. I'm sick of paying rent, I wanna be the landlord. Not too many children in my section 8 last night. Lights out, they on section 8. We get constipated from that government cheese. Paying taxes, steady get a government cheese. Don't nothing change, no matter who we vote for. So why waste time even going to try to vote for? When you grind so hard, you supposed to see profit. Why we so broke? We supposed to be prophets. We never had a choice on coming to America. I feel something real bad is coming to America. I don't write the mayor, they say I got a right to, but I don't even know where a nigga supposed to write to. I keep my chest up and head to the sky until the day I burn or head to the sky.
There was many bad days. Lord, I've had hills to climb and sleepless nights. But when I look around and see what you've done for me, I say thank you, Lord, and I won't complain. Yeah, no.
I'm no devil, I know that I'm God's son, but I still smoke weed with my godson. And even though they say the woman is the backbone, we just wanna see them laying on their backbone. Thumb through the word, but you know what's confusing? Between the experts, it's so much confusion. I want it all, for all that I care about. I want a ball, that's all that I care about. Travel 50 states, broke 48 laws. Ran across a book called 48 Laws. Some say it's bad, some say it's a good book. I say it ain't got nothing on the good book. I ain't tripping on going to the motherland. On the other hand, I like to buy my motherland. What price can we all get peaceful? Stay at war and swear that we peaceful. What's wrong? Can't we all get along? Wanna buy a home, but can't get along. I'm trying to stay focused and write the right rhymes, cause these days everybody write rhymes. My uncle went to the rehab, hooked on morphine. It seems he came out even more fiend. Don't wanna see cuz die or blood bleed. We all lose every time black blood bleed. Holla Hail Mary, a light no candle, but I'm still trying to handle what I can do. I go hard for what I need, so it's ample. Watch me, you won't need no example. Crucial situation, my life in a crisis. Need to trade my life in for crisis. Please forgive me for what I did last night. I don't know, this might be my last night.
Snagwood and that hustling. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
It's the homie cook-up boss, goddammit, Cub Low. And y'all tuning in to the Wake and Bake Show with goddammit the homeboy Spider Low.
It was SPI, the realest nigga in LA.
Spider this bitch!
Spider Low, Spider Low, nigga.
Spider Low.
It's Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
Spider Low.
So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
What the? Spider Low.
Spider Low. Shout out to SPI, that motherfucking nigga.
Spider Low, Wake and Bake. Better keep it Google, nigga.
Loke is in LA somewhere doing what he's doing.
In the words of Spider Loke on my mama's mama.
Spider Loke's gear. This is Bay Mac.
Nate Wood, C-Mac. Shout out my Loke, Spider Loke, huh? Nate Wood, on Hood. It's a beautiful world. You fight me? Fight, crazy.
Point blank, do no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my
continue.
competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
You are now in the Black Box with Spider Loke, Most Easty, aka BJ Keyway, and the Google Gang. Let's go!
And another one like the other one, but one you ain't seen right there on your screen. Go ahead and click it. It's still the place to kick it. The Black Box. Jeter.